This is Chad and Dalton at Coyote Classics, and today we're behind the wheel of a 1971 Dodge Challenger.
It's a nice car. I love the white interior.
My favorite part's the shaker hood.
And the 446 pack.
I'll tell you what, it rips. Look at that.
It's cool.
Now this has got power steering. It does not have power brakes, but the brakes are disc up front and they stop nice and straight. The turn signal indicators in the dash work. It's got 88,664 miles, and judging by the solidness of it, it's very possible that's original. Heater fan works on high. It's a little touchy there. Wipers work. Horn works. Gas gauge works. Oil pressure. We're in park right now, and we're about 65 to almost 70 pounds. Temperature gauge is about 160. Can you see that?
Radio sounds good.
Does sound good, huh? Tack works as well. And air conditioning, but these little things open and close here. Okay.
Poor man's air.
It's got a toggle over here. I'm not really sure what that is. Dome light worked as well. We've seen that when we opened the doors.
Truck coming on your left.
Great car though.
Oh, it's sweet. And I love that shaker hood.
Like I mentioned before, it was 4-speed, so the brakes feel really good, even just with non-power. But it does have the 4-speed brake pedal instead of the other one. Like I said, it's a driver, you know.
How about that lift? Kind of puts you right back in the seat.
It does. Transmission shifts good too. That was at 60. Shifted right up there. 70. 80.
Suspension felt great going over the bridge.
It's not bad at all. No, as far as our steering goes, the steering wheel is perfectly straight. I just want to point this out. It's got just a little, I mean, you're at 70 mile an hour. It's got just a little tiny little shake in the steering wheel. Not bad at all though, nothing right or left. It's got probably some lower gears in it, D. It looked to me like we were doing about 65, 70, and it was about 3,000 RPM. And the speedometer works perfectly, but it's probably 10 off.
Sure.
You know, just with, like I said, with the tires, wheels, who knows what they did over the last 50 years with gears in there, but probably something like a 373-ish gear.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, what a neat car. Excited.
Let's just get on there one more time here, shall we? Go through the gears once. While we watch that tack.
It's fun.
It burns the tires, 4,000 RPM shift, right into third. And like I said, 65, we're probably doing 75, and it's pushing 3,500 RPM at 80 pounds. Okay? It drives nice down the road at 80.
It drives great down the road,
doesn't
yeah.
it? And get the steering wheel again. This is what I'm talking about. It's very minute. You know what I mean?
I think that just kind of comes with any old car.
Yeah. No, the alignment seems awesome. The steering wheel is perfectly straight. We're going to hit our brakes one more time. I know I was talking to a customer today about the non-power brakes and how it worked. I just want to see.
Good pedal.
I mean, that's just no power.
Fast.
It stopped fast.
Yeah, it
didn't
did.
Idle down nice too.
Yeah. Nice car.
It really is a nice car, Dalton. I mean, they're hard to find. Challengers are hard to find, especially a 71.
Yeah.
So
1971 Dodge Challenger. Awesome looking car. The black with the white interior is such a classy look.
it's a great color combination. Inner fender paint really is a nice shape as you go through here. I mean, there's some touch-ups. You can tell here the car probably was original gold, which I think it says on the website. Okay, so it needs a few little touch-ups, but power steering, disc brakes, battery hold-down, still has a fender tag. It's got hooker headers, and really, you know, you've seen how this thing drove. It runs and drives nice. Yeah, it's definitely just a 4-barrel beat, which is a lot easier to tune.
Yes. Really straight too, up and down the sides for a black car. Supposed to be laser straight.
The thing was, this was a factory, as far as I know, it still has the 4-speed pedal in it, as far as the brake pedal. So it was a 4-speed car here at one time. And I'll tell you what, it runs and drives great down the road. And like you said, it's a perfect stance and color combo. And this paint job is between 20 and 30 years old, and it still looks like this. So it's not a trailer queen, but it's a gorgeous local car show quality, fun driver. Grill looks nice, front bumper's been re-chromed. Probably all this during the restoration. Same thing with the interior. But again, restoration 20 to 30 years ago. The hood paint really looks awesome. Top of the fenders, there's just a couple little bubbles, and it's not rust bubbles, guys. Just some little air bubbles over time. There's like 6 of them, really small up there.
Previous owner had this car for quite a long time too.
At least 20 years. It was done before he bought it, he said. And the Cragars look awesome on it. Tires are probably a little older. I mean, a guy might want to update them, but I like the Goodyears on it as far as appearance, and it goes down the road nice. I just don't know how old they are.
I thought for the first little while that those were keystones on there, and I had to get corrected on our Wednesday video.
Did somebody correct you? Good.
Well, Shay said they were Cragars, and I corrected him, and then I got re-corrected.
The bottom of the front fender is perfect. So is our gap. I mean, we've got a really nice gap up here. If you look right up close, there's a little touch-up up there on the top of the door. 225 70 15s. It's got just a little ding right here. Little tiny ding, inward ding right there. Bottom of the door is awesome. So is the lower quarter. It looks like there's maybe one little bubble way underneath here. But rocker panel is great. Very solid. Did you get undercarriage pictures of this one, D? I did not. So did you get those?
Dave did. Yeah, they're on the site.
Good. Roof looks great. Except for another one, tiny little air bubble right there. I guess there's some other little solvent pops or something, but some more little tiny imperfections on the trunk lid. Like I said, the paint is older, but you don't notice it until you get right on top of it.
Even from where I'm standing right now, 1.5 feet away, it looks like a show car.
The paint itself is older. Not bodywork isn't bad. I mean, the bodywork's awesome.
Body's laser straight.
Lower quarter's nice. And again, it's not a $100,000 car, trailer queen, but it's a super sweet driver. Little ding right here in the very top of the quarter. Really solid in the back window area. And I like that they didn't fill this in. They left that nice gap there. Tail lights look really nice. I love the dual exhaust coming out the back with the dual tips. Again, look at the driver's side as you look up and down the sides. Really straight car. I bet this was a hell of a show car in its day, though.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure it was.
Right here in the lead line, there is just some tiny little marks right here. I don't even know if you'll pick it up. There you go, maybe. I've got it right on top of there. So little spots in the lead line right here. But it's nice and smooth. There's no bond, no cracking, nothing goofy like that. Quarter panel is great. There is a little run right here, and they painted that right down here at the bottom. Rocker panel is great. Lower fender's got a few little rock chips. As we go through here, the bottom of the door is perfect. Again, no repair. Door panel looks good, but there is a little stress crack right here in the plastic. The inside door corner is perfect as well, so it's a very solid car. I love the flat black stripes as well, D. Looks good. Horn works. We'll go through what works and what doesn't work here in just a little bit on the drive. Seats are in great shape. They were done at that time as well. Back seat's nice. Dome light works and headliner really is in good shape. Has a dash cap on it. Plus it has one of those matte things in the trunk too that goes over the dash. But great looking car, guys.
Check it out on the site, coyoteclassics.com. I'll put a link down in the comment section if you're watching on YouTube. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.